Hello everyone, welcome to Asia Creative and Innovation Channel, or ACIC in short. My name is Keisuke Inami, the Chief Assistant to General Producer of Knowledge Capital, today's host of the live streaming. ACIC is a joint platform of 6 international partners in Asia. And we started the live streaming about 3 years ago to disseminate our activities in the field of science, technology, culture, art, and history. So today, Knowledge Capital is hosting a unique presentation of the experimentation conducted in our premises. Just before start our topic, we would like to invite you to visit very quickly the lab, the world best laboratory together. Of course, one of our core premises in Knowledge Capital in Osaka, Japan. This area consists of the company, university, and research institutions lab and booth in this area. So for example, the initiative for life design innovation at Osaka University has this booth and experimenting many of their projects, mainly targeting the general audience to collect the personal life data to further develop their future services and technologies. For example, this shows the future dialogue. The visitors can go in this small booth and using the online conversation platform, you can also see the visual representation of the person who are talking to and also the emotions that they are feeling. For example, if they are listening to your conversation and feeling happy, that they show the happy face in the monitor. There are many content in this area. Many of them are very much interactive. This is a futuristic picture book which actually comes out from the real book, which is placed on the table with many kinds of attractive projections. Not only the very enjoyable entertainment contents, this is actually the research project conducted by Professor Yamanishi at Kansai University. And visitors can play a very classic but very phenomenal musical scoring game, Dance Dance Revolution, but the score itself was created by the artificial intelligence. This research aims at discovering the crossroad or intersection of entertainment and artificial intelligence. By the way, the communicator is now playing this very professionally. She actually is a staff of Knowledge Capital at the lab and also other premises, and they are interacting with the general audience, collecting the general feedback from the visitors and give them back to the researchers or companies. So other than these, we have the portrait maker from the Zoomus lab. Zooms is a digital content creator. In the past editions of ACIC, Zooms also featured, for example, in Fuyusho, the virtual calligraphy. And you can also place your facial image in the very classical pieces of famous work of art. So through these kinds of experiments and also experience here in the lab, the projects are developed and further enhanced to the next level. And what Knowledge Capital offers is, of course, the physical place such as the booth, exhibition area, and interaction with the general public. But we also, through the communicators, we collect feedback and contribute to the next development. We have the 3D immersive box with the 8K super high resolution projection in this booth. This is actually from the NHK Technologies, the subordinate technology development company of the national broadcast, NHK. So without any further ado, we would like to invite you to the active studio in which we would do the presentation of the unique project. So first of all, I would like to show you the short video of Knowledge Capital, which illustrates the entire facility and our project. Please enjoy.
Osaka, one of Japan's most powerful economic zones and a gateway to Asia. Next to Osaka Station is Grand Front Osaka and its core facility, Knowledge Capital. A place for knowledge creation and interaction, connecting people, things, and information to create new value. Facilities, functions, and services to spark innovation at an ideal location. Knowledge Salon is a forum for interaction and inspiration. Dubbed the world's best laboratory for everyone by everyone, the lab exhibits prototypes and future concepts from businesses, research institutes, and universities. The Future Life Showroom features ideas for tomorrow's lifestyles from businesses and universities. And Knowledge Capital has plentiful office space. Offices can be scaled up or down as needed for collaboration or solo work. Knowledge Capital also has the multi-purpose Knowledge Theater. The Event Lab, ideal for exhibitions and cultural events. Conference rooms for seminars and exhibitions. And a convention center that holds up to 3,000 people. Every day, these facilities buzz with activity. Knowledge Capital is staffed by a group of specialists called communicators. Their important role is to help Knowledge Capital achieve its mission through connecting people, things, and information. Communicators use their unique skills to promote interaction among salon members at Knowledge Salon, deepening visitors' experiences and providing candid feedback to universities and corporations. Communicators also serve as catalysts to spark the reactions needed to make collaborations grow. Knowledge Capital brings people together. Here, people exchange knowledge and ideas, creating new value in the form of products, services, and even culture and human resources. With Omoshiroi as the core value, Knowledge Capital is fully equipped to foster knowledge innovation. A new style of urban development, powered by knowledge creation and interaction, for the creation of new value. This is Knowledge Capital.
So, Knowledge Capital is based at the heart of the city of Osaka, located right in front of the Japan Railway Osaka Station. In the complex called Grand Front Osaka, Knowledge Capital has a gross floor area of 88,200 square meters, which could be quite equivalent to one big department store. In this big facility, we opened its door in 2013 as a field for creating new values through the exchange of various knowledge. Our concept is the fusion of human creativity and technology resulting in the creation of new value. Not only the development of the technology such as science, ICT, AI, digital and robotics, but also we combine these with the human creativity such as the imagination, creativity, art and design and emotion. The new values created through this fusion are not only about improved products or services, but also the human resources, companies, entrepreneurship, and project and community. In order to achieve this concept, we cherish the idea of the fully participatory approach, not only the professionals, but also the general public, such as researchers, scientists, creators, business people, and artists. They are all professionals who can perform the activities in Knowledge Capital, but also the general public, such as families, children, students, senior citizens, they can take part in those activities as a development. We are equipped with various facilities in our premises as a one-stop service of the ecosystem, functioning the place for gathering, interacting, creating, and exhibiting. We also have the office space to accommodate the corporations or research institutions. And we offer diverse and very interactive atmosphere of the knowledge salon or a SpringX as a field for practical learning and startup supporting. We have a designated small collaborative offices for project development, as well as the exhibition area just we have seen at the lab or the Future Life showrooms. As I said, this is a one-stop ecosystem for creating the new innovation at the heart of Osaka. So today, as a host of ACIC, Asia Creative and Innovation Channel, we are happy to present about the Cyber Kansai project conducted in collaboration with Knowledge Capital. It's an experimentation at Sapporo Snow Festival with a high-speed testbed network, which also reaches this lab and active studio. So I'm really happy to have the two designated guests here today in this active studio. Let me introduce first Professor Teruaki Yokoyama, the Acting Executive Director at the Cyber Kansai Project and Chief Researcher at National Cyber Training Center at the National Institute of Information and Communication Technology, or NICT in short. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Hello. Thank you very much and for inviting me and to
My
this
pleasure.
channel.
My pleasure. It's actually a long time no see.
Yeah, the very
Yes.
long time seen.
I'm really excited to talk about the kind of past project we've worked together, as well as this very exciting current one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
As you may see, the Knowledge Capital offered us the very good, attractive environments and for the experiment.
Well, thank you very much for saying so.
How the watchers and think do we need something another technical element and we need if we try to make an experiment in such location. What do we need? What do you think that? We think the network is one of the necessary elements.
Yes.
We are the research project that develop and research about the internet technology.
Right.
Please, Martina, please let me introduce that later.
Yes, thank you so much. We are excited to have also another guest from Cyber Kansai Project, Professor Yoshihisa Kawamoto, the Secretary General at Cyber Kansai Project and Associate Professor, Faculty of Informatics at Osaka Gakuin University. Thank you very much for joining today. And it's also a very long time no see. Yes, we shared a very precious time at the collaboration project, like EU-Japan Smart City Development Project. It was a really good time that we had together. So, would you like to say something in here before we start?
No.
No, not really. Okay, so
we can go ahead.
Yeah, we can start the presentation now, and Yokoyama Sensei will take this part. So, yes, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Nami-san. Let me introduce about our project, and also we just pick up the one experiment as a representative case of our project. Anyway, let me start the introduction now. This is the introduction of the Sapporo Kansai project. And sorry for the maybe you may think that too busy for the introduction. I think you can read that in the recorded video now.
Yes.
So let me summarize the just significant points. The CKP is an academic industrial collaborative project. It was launched in about 30 years ago.
Wow, that's
even
long.
Before you born. No?
Oh well, yeah, I was 3 years old. 3 years old.
3 years
yeah,
old.
3 years old back then. Yes.
So maybe you may think the very historic age.
It's really a long time ago.
In
for
that,
me.
In that time, in Japan, we have no internet for the citizens. At that time, we had the opportunity for organizing the very large the international the event called the APEC.
APEC.
Yeah.
Right.
And we decided to use this event as a showcase of the internet.
Right.
To make people to experience the what is the internet and what is the advantage of using the internet. That is the origin of the CKP. After that, the gathered the members and decided to launch, and we succeeded to continue the activities through the last 30 years. Our main concern is a network itself. So I mean how to construct the internet, how to the internet more better. This is our main concern. And we launched in this area, so I mean the Kansai and Osaka. So we continued our activities and for the network R&D and in this area. So we finally meet with the knowledge capital.
Right.
And now that we as a partner, we provide our network technologies to the knowledge capital.
Yes.
And also other guest researchers in this field.
Right.
Yeah. This is the background of the Sapporo Kansai project. So please when proceed next page. And you can check that in the video.
Yes. Another very busy
yes.
slide. But yeah.
Thank you. This is the pictures, and so about our experimental and facilities. We keep a location and in this building, as Inami-san explained. We can use here for making the many experiments. Sometimes we can easy to invite other researchers from the outside of the Osaka. And we provide the high performance network in this location through this the computer systems. Researchers so can use the very high performance network through these facilities. Our concern is network itself. This is our network topology. This means physically connection between the CKP and the knowledge capital. I think this physical connectivity and reflected our partnership. We sometimes we can provide the internet connectivity to the knowledge capital, and we keep the network connection from our research experimental room to the lab, as you see in the beginning of this video.
Yeah, I can see many of the structures of knowledge capital premises in the list. And to tell the truth, actually, in cooperation with Sapporo Kansai project, this ACIC in the past editions, the Sapporo Kansai project provided the high-speed network to deliver the contents in online live streaming itself. So
Yes.
I would like to extend my gratitude at this point, because we are actually using the high-speed network to deliver this to you. So that's the idea.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I just explained only about the network because our concern and it very strong interest.
Yes, so it's always important to have somebody to use the network.
Yeah, how to use that.
Yes,
that's very
and
important.
we as a knowledge capital, especially after the coronavirus pandemic, we have a strong need to deliver our contents to outside Japan or outside our premises, not only just the physical participation. So we used a lot of the Cyber Kansai network as well.
Yes. That means that very good collaboration. We provide a network. Other researchers, the guests, can make their experiment or events on our network.
Yes.
So that is the happening in this field.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah,
just
nice
wanted to make
points.
some points in this. Yeah.
Thank you. Please the next page. Yes. And so this network is supported by the NICT, the National Institute of Japan. I'm also working in the institute. This is the National Institute aim to research and about the communication-related technologies. The NICT has the JGN. This is the specially designed internet for research purpose. Actually, by our through our connectivity facility, the knowledge capital, the connected with this high performance network. This is the one of the most largest the network in Japan, and the users and we can easy to access here as a member of the knowledge capital. So this is the network we provided. And then the next page, please. The JGN also connected with the overseas networks. So today this video the Korea.
Yeah, Korea, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Thailand.
Many members.
I see many of the countries involved in this network, I believe.
Yeah, I think that we can cover such locations. So this means that we can be connected through these networks. And we today we picked up the one experiment. The live streaming on Snow Festival in Japan as a representative the case of our activity. These are the pictures to show the live streaming. And these are we continued this experiment and once in a year in this season in every February. The last 10 or 20 years.
Well, that's a long history.
Yeah, many history.
Yeah. Just for those who are not familiar with the Sapporo Snow Festival, it's one of the largest winter events in Hokkaido, in Japan. It's just the north end of Japan. It's mainly in Sapporo Odori Park, ranging about 1.5 kilometers.
In the street.
Yes, it's like a big avenue, and the park is in between the avenues, and there are many snow statues sponsored by many companies, like broadcasting companies, etc. And it's a really fantastic representation of the snow statue, and people can visit and just have a look. It's a kind of gigantic piece of snow art, and it's really popular. I think 2 million visitors every year.
I
just googled.
Coming there.
Yeah,
Japan, even from the Thailand, Korea, from abroad.
I believe that from such as the countries such as Thailand or Taiwan, like the Hokkaido is one of the most popular holiday destinations.
Yes.
So you might have heard of the Sapporo Snow Festivals before,
Yeah.
but they actually turned this festival into an experimentation field, right?
Yes. Because the Snow Festival is a very famous the festival and quite attractive the event to the ordinary people. So we selected the event as a target of video streaming. And we picked up some representative cases related with the partners end of the ACIC.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, on the network, the JGN, in some cases, we succeeded to connect the offices in the abroad, Korea, the Thailand, and or the Singapore. So these are the experiments in past. Next page, please. This is a figure to explain about how the network deliver the contents and from originated and from the Sapporo. Yeah, as Inami-san explained, in Hokkaido, the Sapporo is located in the north side of Japan, and we are in the Honshu Island, central of Japan. We deliver the Snow Festival image from Sapporo to Osaka, even towards the south part, the Okinawa Island. This is the delivered. This is a network we constructed on the JGN. We can so explain the detail of data. So please next page, please. This is the image of our streamed data. As you may see, the 4K or 8K, if you try to buy TV. The 4K or 8K means the resolution of video images. The most general one is the HD, high definition. But in these days, it doesn't mean the high definition
anymore.
Yes. I think in your country now also 4K now
Yes.
popular now. And now also we aim to promote the 8K in these days in Japan. This means that the resolution become the large scales. And so as you may imagine, these high resolution required high performance network if we need a video transmission. This is the target of our video streaming.
Right. So 8K real-time video without compression.
Yes, so that's also a very good point.
Yes.
Uncompressed data.
Uncompressed.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why we need a very strong and broad network.
Yeah. So we convert the original video image into the IP data. The IP is a unit of the data in the internet. And after through the JGN, we pick up the data and from IP to video. So then the people can watch the video in the remote location. This is the very fundamental model of our experiment. Okay. The video. So can I see the demonstration videos for the Snow Festival?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. This is the experimental preparation. So Tokunaga-san, sorry so this is the about the CKP. So can I see the Snow Festival? Okay, the video.
So this
Thank you.
is the footage of the latest experimentation, right?
Yes. This is the labo. As
The
you
lab,
see, ne?
yes.
Yes.
Just I was standing over there. Yes.
Thus, we provide a network, and we invite other researchers who concerned about how to use the high performance internet. So they bring their facilities and their ideas and how to use this and to research about their concern. For example, this is the video, the hardware. Converting the video image to the IP data. This is developed by the private companies in Japan, and if really want to promote this the kind of the video.
And also, one important thing: this session is open to the public, right?
Yes.
Right. So we are conducting the experimentation, but at the same time, CKP is inviting other collaborators, whoever, like the corporation or research institutions. So the experimentation is fully open to the public, which is also a very important point.
Yes. So KC provides a location, a very good location. We provide the network. This is a mixed environment, maybe the very attractive for the guest researchers. So this is the video, the conversation, and through the 8K. This guy now talking and with the other staff in Sapporo, and without in the very clear view and very less
delay
latency, delay. Yeah. So they said quite naturally speak.
So it's like we are conversing somebody just in front of you.
Yes.
Right.
This is the advantage of the 8K the video compressed the video image. And we every year we call for the experiment. And many researchers bring their ideas. Not in this year. This is the video in this year. The recent experiment. A few years ago, other researchers bring their idea about 3D sound surround.
Wow.
Yeah, so the people can have an experience to listen the sound in the Hokkaido. Yeah, and
very immersive sound.
Yeah, the immersive sound. And then we provide the mixed image, the video and the audio at that time. So this is the open space and provided by the KC. And the audiences so that can come and see, even that can experience.
It's actually exactly the same place we are here.
Yes, here. And this is the 8K image and coming from the Sapporo. Yeah.
So this is Snow Festival.
Maybe that's so the helpful
for you to understand how it looks. Yeah.
Imagine about the Snow Festival. Yeah. This is the actually in Sapporo. Yeah. And but we are in the Osaka, over about 1,000 kilometers far from the And but audience and can watch the video. As you may see this image now seems to be a little bit duplicated now. Because now this is the 3D image now. 3D and we need more and more cables for making this.
This is the backyard.
Yeah, you may be think something no good, but we are the technical geek of the network. Now we really love to see and check this kind of configuration. Based on this hardware, finally 8K video has come to the NareッジCapital, and the audience can enjoy that.
So did you bring the 8K projector in this room, right?
Yes, that is the setup here.
Because the image was so big, and it should be more than 200-inch, huge image, 8K high resolution.
high resolution means だね、even だと、ね、in the big screen, large screen, people so still so they can see the very detailed of the image.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 2D, but it's really immersive. Because we can see it like it's life.
Yes.
It's in life there.
These are other experimental facilities.
Okay, so the traffic.
Traffic. This is our concern.
Right.
How we make the better network stable, or even including the securities,
Right.
or the easy operation. These
Right.
kind of things are researched by us.
So other than sending images from one place to another, what kind of experimentation do you do basically in the period of such campaign?
So you mean the application?
Application or other technical experimentation, for
So,
example?
Well, something video or the sounds the very representative cases. And also some security manufacturers bring
security.
their facilities so that they can make a check and can support the such huge traffics or not.
Right. So, for example, somebody is intentionally attack the network or disrupt the network, and how the image sent can or cannot like a delay or
the something the interference or the attacking
right,
or the,
right.
Yeah, how we can protect that. This also you may think that this is inside of the network. But we think that is also as an application case of the our testbed network.
Of course, this visual presentation is really catchy, but for the development of the network, it's also important to, at the same time, to do the testing like meticulously about the security and stability, etc. So all these things are included in one campaign of the experimentation, I believe.
Yes. We put up many researchers that can put up many ideas in this field.
Right. And every year, like you said, there's a call for experimenters, and the corporations are bringing their own ideas to demonstrate some of their technical approaches or applications. Is that right?
Yes. So finally, they issued the press releases after this experiment.
Okay. So the experimentation went well, or we did have these results through the experimentation. That's interesting.
Yeah. Our partners also said that KC provided a very good place for the
did
event.
Did they say so?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Because KC is located in a very good location, very near and from the very the large station, and the Osaka station, and easy to invite many audiences and to this experiment. So, Kamo sensei, have you ever been to the Snow Festival physically?
Physically? 観光で
for sightseeing.
What's the difference and see the Snow Festival in Sapporo and enjoying the festival and through the 8K video
やっぱり大きさが違う。
The scale itself is really different. Yes.
So this is the screen. People are watching the actual the event in the Snow Festival. This is the projection mapping, as you may know.
So they project digital content on the snow sculpture in Sapporo. And this is the public viewing from the studio.
We explained that this is the showcase. We can enjoy the Snow Festival even in Osaka, as well as in the Sapporo.
This is the
3D
map.
3D mapping.
はいはい
はいはい。 People are wearing
Wearing the 3D glasses.
グラス and
Mm.
そうですね。
Interesting.
technically this kind of the experiment requires 2 times network resource because we need the duplicated the 2 images to the right eye and the left eye. So every year we try to put a new idea on this experiment. So if you come, you can see and enjoy this video in KC.
Especially in February.
February,
Right.
yes. Please remember this.
Yes. Or either visit Sapporo and be on the video.
Yes. So so why we pick up this case now? This is also the collaborative project not only inside the KC but also with the other guest researchers. Their concern is how to use the high performance network. And this case, the good application is a very good example, even for us. Because only the network is not attractive to the audiences. So we can continue this kind of the collaborative research. And even through the research we also can realize the requirements and for the network. In the point of view this kind of the open experiment is the very good experience and for us. These are the CKP the intro. Finally, let me briefly explain about the CKP and activities. So we mainly focused on the technical part, especially for the network. The very quite unforgettable memory and with Inami-san and it's the research about the smart city.
I'm here.
Oh, you there?
Yes.
Yeah. At that time, many researchers and from Europe and coming to KC, and we use this location as a showcase of the smart city. We installed the many sensors and by hand in this location, and we sometimes we organized the hackathon with the participants, and we considered how to use what is the smart city and how to use that through the hackathon.
Yes, I believe it was between about 2015 to 17 during the period of the Horizon 2020.
Yes, during that
and
time.
the project name was called Festival, a federated interoperable smart ICT testing platform, something like that. And we worked with the institutions from France, Italy, and Spain.
Yes. KC
is one of the kind of test bed of the smart city experimentation, and also the Yokoyama sensei, Kawama sensei as well, joined in this project. It was a kind of 3-year project, and I was also involved.
Yes.
And we had many of the discussion and implementation of the experiments.
Going to Spain, sometimes inviting Osaka.
We did like a both way, like in Japan, of course Osaka, like Tokyo, different places, and in France, Italy, Spain. So we had a very dynamic collaboration of the EU and Japanese organizations.
So for making such collaboration, we hope to contribute to that from the network part. These are the facilities and some demonstrations as activity of us. Next page, please. These are also quite a good memory and to me, to us. We sometimes try to provide a network itself to the conferences and events related with Knowledge Capital. So I mean, these are the events in this location, inside the building, sometimes the outside of this building. In such cases, we tried to gather the student. We usually call when for the experiment and with the students. or is there anyone who want to construct a network?
All right. So that means this is not only just the experimentation or providing the network platform as a service, but also you're inviting students to train or to like learn on site basis.
Yeah. The main purpose is the help me.
Okay, so like a labor wise, but it's also the kind of good experience for students, I believe.
From the experience, some of them finally now working in the telecommunication companies in Japan.
That's good.
Yeah. So that we could use the knowledge capital as the such very practical the experiences. And next page, please. These are also to make this presentation. We looked the many photographs in my PC. I found many experiments quite attractive for me. Using the labo in KC. Sometimes the KC try to promote the event in the outside of this building. In such case, me and the students succeeded to construct the Wi-Fi network in the outside. And also we as a partner bring their own the robot in the location. And so the robot depending on the network. So we did the such demonstration.
Yeah. This should be the telepresence robot. Yeah. So it requires high-speed network.
Yes.
Because we take control of this robot through the network.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we communicate like a video conference.
Sure.
So it must have a very good network.
Yeah. That was a challenge to expand the network from the indoor to the outdoor. Yes. The robot with the T-shirts by KC Knowledge Capital.
Yes. Yeah.
The bottom pictures are the demonstration. And for the live streaming in tiny computers. At that time, from the discussion with the staff in KC, we decided to use the Lego bricks. We put small computers in the Lego train and try to deliver the images from the Lego. So after this experiment, the staff in KC suggested made the very good idea making the collaboration with the children for running the Lego train with the video camera in the Lego town made by the children.
Right.
So that was quite surprising as a matter for me. Because beyond my imagination.
Yes. And also that's exhibited in the lab.
I guess. Yes. That was quite the memorable thing for me. So next page, please. And by the way, this is quite my private matters. Yeah. Finally, I also joined the research project. The project aims to develop the satellite-based internet in Asian region. Through the project, that's about 20 years ago, very long time ago. At that time, we constructed the network through the satellite link, and we could have a good relationship with the partners, students, and in the counterparts. So what I mean is we really hope to make a collaboration again with the Asian country. this means that in other words I really hope to go the Asian countries again.
Yes, physically.
Yeah, physically with the partners in ACIC.
Yes, through our Knowledge Capital Network, we would also love to connect you with the different partners in different countries, not only in Asia, but other parts of the world.
That
Yes.
sounds quite interesting, exciting.
Right.
Next page, please. So, thank you very much for your attention. This is the introduction of our project. Also, including the collaboration with the Knowledge Capital. We are in the Osaka. We really waiting and your contact if you need that. And so let's have please feel free to contact us. So that's all.
Thank you so much for the presentation. Yes, as the very informative presentation from Yokoyama Sensei. And thank you again for joining us today. And of course, the Cyber Kansai project deeply connected to the infrastructure of Knowledge Capital in terms of the network. And like Yokoyama Sensei highlighted, like network is a very fundamental infrastructure, as almost no one is, taking much attention or paying much attention to those things. But for the development of the new business, new services, I think the high-speed and very strong broad network is essential. So this is the kind of Knowledge Capital, also the environment, working with Cyber Kansai project to conduct many of the service development experimentation in this field in the heart of Osaka. So that's the kind of main message that we would like to deliver at today's live streaming. So I really hope you enjoyed the presentation. And actually, the experimentation of the Sapporo Snow Festival was until today. So in the morning, I came to this room. All of these projectors and equipment was still here. And we are setting up the live streaming studio on one side, and on the other side, the dismantling and moving away all those equipment at the same time. So kind of a real transition of this room. So this is kind of dynamism of Knowledge Capital, doing many activities in different parts of our premises. And I really hope the viewers also sensed this.
Thank you.
Thing.
I really think actually we provide a technical partner. But we don't want to finish the thing only inside the technology how to deliver that to the society. So we hope to continue to consider that with the KC and even with the citizens around the KC.
Yes. Knowledge Capital, as I said, the lab is fully open to the public, so everyone can enjoy this kind of presentation and demonstrations. And also they can take part in those activities. That's the kind of point. Kamo-sensei, would you like to add anything?
Our Cyber Kansai project has always welcome you, but 何でしょうね。
The contact.
Contact and 何でしょう。
More collaboration in the future. Right. So Cyber Kansai project welcomes your contact and any ideas for future collaboration.
Only the network is not attractive. We need application. Ideas to use the network.
Right. Application, contents, use cases.
So through such trial, we may reach at something successes in the society. So I mean something attractive cases as a business in the society. But for making the success, we need challenges, many challenges. So we hope to use the KC again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So that was the presentation from Yokoyama Sensei and Kawamoto Sensei about the latest activity from the Cyber Kansai project, mainly on experimentation at the Sapporo Snow Festival using the high-speed network JGN, also connected to the lab at the Knowledge Capital, one of the Knowledge Capital's premises. Thank you so much again. So just to close this session, I would like to give information about the next live streaming on ACIC. So coming up is on 24th, Friday 24th of February, starting at 3 p.m. in Japanese time, hosted by Asia Culture Center Foundation in Korea, in Gwangju. And they are presenting about the current exhibition ongoing in Gwangju titled Attention Zombies. Well, actually, I had a privilege to visit that on-site in Gwangju last December. Really intriguing, very interesting project. They are like exhibiting the chronicle of the history of the zombies, mainly taken or appearing in the Western traditional films or TV shows, or games, etc. Starting with the very historical learning, they also have many types of the implementation or expression as works of modern art and interactive arts. Very interesting. I'm looking forward to watching it over again through the live streaming. So that's the end of today's ACIC live streaming. Thank you very much for staying with us until the very end, and we really love to see you in person in Osaka. Thank you.
Thank you.